I wish you could smell this. It smells so good. So today we're making easy, good old chocolate cookies. That's right, they're gonna be crispy around the edges, nice and chewy on the inside. Come on, let's get to baking. Today I'm starting out with my stand mixer so that I can beat my butter real good. I'm gonna take 3/4 of a cup of butter, that's a stick and a half of butter, and toss that in there. You want it to be room temperature. And now we're gonna add a cup and a half of granulated sugar to our butter. Now you're gonna wanna beat your butter and sugar together for about 3 or 4 minutes. You want it to be nice and fluffy. Now we want to turn our mixer on low. We want to add 2 eggs, one at a time, to get that evenly combined. Now we're going to put our mixer back on low, but we're going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Now it's time to move our stand mixer to the side, get a good mixing bowl. It's time to combine our dry ingredients. Your dry ingredients, you're going to want to start out with 2 cups of all-purpose flour. Next, we're going to add 2/3 of a cup of cocoa powder. Now 1 teaspoon of baking soda, half a teaspoon of salt. Grab your whisk all your dry ingredients together just to make sure it's nice and sifted, no lumps, bumps, clumps, and be careful because this can make a mess. And honey, you can look like you're doing something you ain't supposed to be doing. Go back to your stand mixer, and now we're going to want to take all of our dry ingredients and we're going to want to toss them into our stand mixer. Now give it a good mix and get it all evenly combined. Now you don't want to overmix this dough. Then take your spatula and scrape down the sides of your bowl again just to make sure everything is evenly combined. Okay, now that your dough is completely mixed, we're going to want to grab a sheet pan, line it with parchment paper, and then we're going to want to grab a cookie scoop and we're going to just start scooping out our cookies. This is about a 2-inch scoop. It's going to make the perfect size cookie. Now that our dough is scooped out on our baking sheet about 2 inches apart, we want to put it into a preheated oven at 350 for about 9 minutes. You want to bake these just until they look barely set because we're going to pull them out of the oven and then we're going to let them set for a few minutes. Okay, now that they're freshly out of the oven, we're going to take some granulated sugar and just sprinkle right over the top just to add a little extra flavor. Now, if you like a salty and sweet combination, you can also sprinkle just a little bit of salt on top. It makes the perfect balance. And there you have it, chewy, gooey chocolate cookies.